And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta, where we have a choice ahead of us, which is we need to recruit our 5th Councilor. So let's see what we have to pick from. I don't currently have 60 influence, so if I want something now, it has to cost 30. So let's look at the 30s that we've got to choose between. We have a scientist, quick learner scientist, not a bad long-term choice. Only problem is right now pretty useless. Has control nation, but not enough for persuasion. Has chemist. That's good long run. Quick learner. That's good long run. Expert. That's good long run. Eminent is okay. Short run. So that's an option. Doesn't solve any of our immediate problems. That might be one where if we grab someone, use them to very quickly get control of America, and then want to remove them to grab this person, that would probably be a plan. But right now, their mission set is anemic, and I don't got a good way to fix the mission set. Other choice: operative, survivor, hardcore, or hard target, undercover. Decent commander. Got this whole alien asset, gun increase and stabilize, and coup d'etat. If we wanted a commander, they wouldn't be a bad choice. They're not giving us anything new. They're just an okay choice. Also, very, very not useful for current predicament. Public campaigner would be useful. 8 persuasion would be a useful amount for that. Don't currently have that amount of influence. We're getting 2 a day. So by the next counselor cycle, we'd have enough to pick you up. So that might be a temporary one we come by and pick up. Tech Mogul has public campaign, sort of same thing. Striver. Okay, so we're probably going to save up to pick this person up, because this one meets our immediate requirements. Well, that persuasion's terrible. Long run, this one would be good. Short run, again, doesn't meet our doesn't meet our useful requirements. Lacks the persuasion. We don't like persuasion public campaign right now. Looked at the scientist already. Celebrity. Lots of bad traits. Insecure, earthbound, brazen. Love. So it's going to give us more influence. This might be one where if we didn't have like the striver and the quick learner in here, we'd pick up because they pay themselves back very well in influence. Again, has public campaign. Has the persuasion in this case to do that. Right, it's a lot like this evangelist up here, has the public campaign. We're probably going to go with someone who has public campaign like persuasion 8. So public campaign, persuasion 9. This is probably someone we get rid of as soon as we're done public campaigning. Executive. Low profile, lone wolf aware. No assassinate. Like lone wolf assassin, I'd be on board with. But does as terribly. No, not. We're gonna just stop looking at that one. Check us. Yeah, we don't. This inspector isn't meeting any of the requirements. Again, no. Public campaigning. No public campaigning. Military scientist, teacher, innovative. Got a lot of good traits. Doesn't have useful missions. So it looks like we're going to come back. We're going to have to save until we get up to 30. We'll probably grab the celebrity here. Use that 9 persuasion to... Yeah, use that 9 persuasion to public campaign our way into America. Once we're in America, probably fire the celebrity and try to grab, if the scientist or the tech mogul are still around, try to grab one of them. But that's saying what we're doing for this turn, which is none of them. Okay. We're failing to continue controlling even the one tech we're applying towards. Hopefully that will change. Interplanetary warships will win at some point.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Things are stabilizing.
41%, like 50-50 on this turn, I think, for us to pick up Mexico. Pick up the third point, Mexico, which would secure Mexico pretty much for us.
We've gained significant
there we go.
support.
50-50, and we didn't have to even rely on the second roll. Second roll will probably fail, though.
We've got our people in place.
The second roll did not fail. We're in Mexico. Okay. So we're at the point where we're going to have our best luck at trying to roll for America.
Your orders?
It's time for you to public campaign in America, 80%.
We must persuade the people.
Standing
And
by for
Control
orders.
Nation
Reporting in.
is 3%. We can push that as high as 19. I think for the moment we'll go around and do some
I'll
inspires.
ensure their loyalty.
Where
I'll
do you
send
need
you off to
me?
go investigate that alien site.
Headed there now.
Stabilize the nation. Let's actually grab more command on you, so you're a little bit better at stabilize and create and rest, that sort of stuff. And then recruiting. Yeah, we're gonna go with that celebrity, as I said before. We'll probably try to pick up either the tech mogul or we want to pick someone like expert or quick learner or striver after we're not like desperate for public campaigning. Oh, and you happen to start with quite a bit. Might want to actually save up the XP for National Hero. Or save some so that we can influence a National Hero. We'll take a Persuasion here, get you up to 10.
Reporting in.
You got 3%, just the same as the other person. You also got 90%.
I will try
public
to sway
campaign.
the
So we're going to just start public campaigning like mad. Trying to suppress the Protectorate power there. Get some of our own. Okay, we're back in the state where we can take and retain control over advanced carbon. But that is all we can do.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Okay, well, if they're poised to outtake me, then I can't control any of them anyway, so we'll just let them outtake us.
Things are cooling off.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Just imagine, Ifechi, how this world would change if we could mass manufacture building materials in an instant. Homes built for mere pennies, irrigation for every village, a brighter, fairer future for all. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Private Correspondence.
Okay. Advanced carbon manipulation. We, of course, did not have control of it. Of course, mass drivers is the exact thing I would have wanted afterwards, so that just works for me. The AI have, as of yet, with the exception of Mission to the Moon, have not been making completely stupid
We
choices.
found something.
Right, the more choices they make, the better the likelihood that they pick a stupid one. So, we are going to want to take control just so we can keep them from making stupid choices.
Ready to go.
Okay, so you're up to 5%.
I'm here.
You're at the point where you can
Where
grab
to?
National Hero, so we'll grab National Hero very quickly. Okay, do we want you to... So you're up to 12, or 94%. We'll do the
Make our
94%.
appeal.
Where to? I'll make sure they're on our side.
Standing by. We'll see what they're up to.
Okay, we'll go investigate some people. And after the reroll, we do have control of mass drivers. We're a little bit more likely to retain control of mass drivers. Not in a place where we can take over something else, obviously. So we can get one pip off someplace else. We won't bother for that.
I couldn't get through to them.
Okay. Control point lost. That was sudden. Yeah, that was sudden. And they've immediately did defend it. I think that was by event. That was by event. This is one of the bad events. Not really a problem for us, other than the fact that they're just picking like weird priorities in Mexico, and it makes this a little bit harder to get into America. At some point, we were gonna have like
Person
abandon
of
Mexico
interest
anyway. So.
revealed.
Himani first. Okay, so we can go say hello to Himani first.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
Rolled a 98 on a thing that says he's a 93.
Violence is abating.
The people will come to our side.
Of course there was an accident. Frankly, I'm surprised it took this long. Just get the recovery crew in there to salvage the gear ASAP. Worry about the bodies later. The delays are costing us.
Ah, the
Soren van
initiative.
Beek, internal memo.
The initiative. So that's arrival psychology. Can't take 2 off and lose control of master drivers. I can, in theory, do 1 off, so we'll try to take control of arrival psychology when it finishes. If we do actually get some control of America, we'll have a lot more science to play around with. Is the grand plan in the long run there. Aliens abductions being reported. Okay, so aliens are now doing things.
We'll see what we can find.
At your service.
93%
Making our
campaign. Yeah.
case.
I'm here.
Okay, so we can grab Mogul Intelligence. We can grab the Science. Science is tempting. Ooh, Ops Income. We probably don't want to go with that Ops Income. You don't currently have the admin to grab this. So we'll have to put on something else. You don't have the admin for this. Could put it on you, but you wouldn't be able to. You actually. You have Crackdown, you have Purge. Wouldn't be a bad place to put you for the moment. And this is just to have a home for the ops mainly. Okay, then going back up to saving for that one. Okay. Oh, and we did contact, or did find humanity first. Let's go contact
Reaching
them,
out.
say hi. Yeah.
We'll open a channel.
Your heart is in the right place, but your methods are insufficient to meet the threat, yes. So at some point we'd like to get intelligence sharing with you. Not willing to sell you any of my orgs. How expensive would that be? Give you everything. Everything you'd accept. Money-wise. Obviously, I want some to know left over to buy other stuff. Now we share information with Humanity First. This means if we simply find Humanity First's enemies,
We've moved.
Humanity First will do what Humanity First does.
Order is returning.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, getting some actual movement. Oh, we're getting some actual movement on influence there. Composite armor. I think we're gonna pass on composite armor. Yeah. I'm not gonna obsolete until I find the one I'm going to use
The
first.
alien is taking people, Commander. We need to learn why.
Alien is taking people. Yeah, lots of xenology stuff I want to do. Do still want to try to control the global sciences first, so
At your service.
priorities. I think resistance, humanity first. I did see the protectorate power go up, so I suspect that this guy is the protectorate.
Surveilling target.
If he
Where to?
is, I want to inform humanity first about him. Okay, so that's 6%. 6% is not really good enough. You can grab a plus. You're doing public campaigning, so we'll grab persuasion to increase the likelihood that you succeed. That's the quick learner. Might actually be an argument to say grab the investigate here. I know, I think in the short run we want more persuasion because of getting into places. Not enough there. Okay. So yeah, 6%. There are orgs that I want that cost influence, so we should not just burn all your influence. Plus, right now I think burning influence is only going to get us up to like 37%, so...
I'll speak with them. I don't think I changed their mind.
Surveillance complete.
Here we go. Servants. Oh, so it was a boost towards the servants. Okay.
We laud the Romans for assimilating, rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watched Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo guest lectured to officer candidates.
So we can see humanity first in their weapons pro choice process there. Okay, so we had control, which is good. We want to get mining before we get Mars, so that we can mine on Mars. So we're gonna grab space mining. Good. We still expected to keep control of it. Moon's gonna do the moon things.
The people will come to our side.
Things are stabilizing.
We have moved the needle.
36% here. Being told there's some new orgs available. Yeah, some of these are good if we have, you know, influence and the ability to take some of them. That's probably the one we're gonna take. Can the professor take that one? Took some off the professor. We'll grab it now. We just obviously aren't putting it on the professor. That's probably the best place to put it. Some more science to compensate for the fact that we're not getting as much science as we want.
Ready. Initiating surveillance.
Your orders?
Yeah, you're up to 9% in America. You've almost got an influence that we can grab some of these things. None of them necessarily help with what we're doing. We definitely have space to grab them, so if we've got the influence, we should grab them. Generate money, you cost me money. Though, that would require having access to Toronto, which we can't do. That costs us money. Granted, we could probably stomach the money cost if we had to say grab FBI. Notably, FBI gives us Crackdown, Investigate, and a Councilor of our choice. Oh, Assassinate. You can't pick that up, but if we could, Assassinate would be a good thing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start gambling on like the 10% rolls that aren't gonna work.
Trillions of dollars just sitting up there. Yet
so
still
there's the mission to the moon. We do have the money. We do have the boost. We'll send the probe.
Golfing week.
Probe launched. Yeah. They're doing nuclear fission in space. Sure. We'll invest in that a little bit. Bounce off of psychology.
Person of interest surveilled.
Okay. Really, the Protectorate. Keep trying to follow them around. I now have executive control in Canada, which provides me nothing really. We really don't need executive control anywhere until we have executive control in America. Critical failure. At least it didn't go down.
Things are cooling off.
The people will come to our side.
41%. Xenoforms detected in Beijing.
We were unable to establish control.
And the expected success chance was 9. We rolled 37. Maybe not unsurprising. And it's partially because public opinion actually started drifting against us because I think someone else is at play there. I am going to go ahead and pick up this council, not because it's actually useful, it only useful right now, but because it provides the mission protect target. So I can basically hand this to any councilor I want to do protect target missions on. You know, tech start here hasn't been particularly great. Getting into the nations hasn't been particularly great. Probably behind the 8 ball. If I really wanted to be doing a real meta America opener, we'd probably just start over at this point. But we're gonna try to play it through because I don't think this is still gonna probably be faster doing like a Africa or South America run. And there is the first alien landing in the New World. We got a alien landing in Colombia.
Tracking failed.
Order is returning.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We still lack support.
Barely missed. And again, this is going to be one of those where the first one we get is going to make it easier to get more. Which, of course, makes it all the more annoying that we're having issues trying to get the first one. But we could definitely... Yeah, we're definitely saving up money. We'd like the admin org. Mr. Government can't quite pick anything up yet. A couple good admin orgs in there, but they're pretty expensive. Oh, it's 2k each.
Acknowledged.
You go investigate the aliens. The alien landing. Yeah, we don't have control over that. We've actually stopped even trying. We're trying a little bit nuclear fission. At least nuclear fission, it'll help us get fission pile showing up a little bit earlier, which we'll need for doing stuff around Mars. There's the probe arriving at Luna. And looking at Luna, I'm not too worried about the fact that we were late to Luna. We could, Shackleton Crater here is not too bad. I just realized, because I haven't done and this is because we're so far behind, I haven't done Outpost Core. We can't even claim sites yet. Okay, I'm going to back off nuclear fission. We're going to start dipping into actually getting Outpost Core. The Shackleton Crater is still unclaimed. By the time that's done, we'll go claim Shackleton Crater. I suspect it won't be. I suspect we don't have enough boost to even claim it if we wanted to.
Violence is abating.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I've got
Public opinion
mission
is
control
moving in
from
our
Canada,
direction.
but this is mostly giving us science, I believe, at this point, because we're not using it as mission control. Yeah, we're getting 0.1 science for mission control. America's up to 50% political support.
Here's what we found.
We failed to take control.
Okay. Can't grab you. We'd like to grab you, but again, we can't yet. You're 280. Aegis is a bunch of money, so it's a bunch of money, bunch of money, bunch of money. 3 that remain looking for money. I'm gonna be in France, Persia, Russia. So we're actually mainly looking for the FBI. The FBI I can do because I have an American Councilor. Oh, interesting. You're on Crackdown.
Standing by.
Send in the Purger? Send in the Purger.
Terminating the opposition.
Reporting in. Tracking target.
Space mining. Yeah, so we're definitely moving towards getting space mining done. That's actually something that's good to have done after... well, we ideally want it after Outpost Core. Before Outpost Core is maybe a little too early. Okay, we got enough control. Apparently I can dip more into trying to get this done. get this outpost score before space mining. And the reason is because the thing we want most out of space mining is predicated before having, or after having outpost core.
We've got some
The
intel on our
mining
target.
researches are behind outpost core and outpost core grids.
We've moved the needle.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
We are in control here.
Got our Mexico point back.
Our presence is growing.
And we got our first point in America. Okay. Right now, I'm gonna go basically for boost and unity. Unity to help me get more public opinion. Boost because we need boost to actually set up those space deployments. That's what the early game is mostly about, is getting into space. Okay. We can send you about destroying things. We don't really need to do... Actually, start stabilizing America.
We'll
America
make
apparently
things
has
safe.
a whole issue
Where do
going
you
on
need
with
me?
it right now.
Initiating
say hi to them.
contact.
I just took a point from them, so they might be a little grumpy. You're going to be done the 2nd. You'll be done on the 23rd. We still have control there. That's good to see. Naval sociology is about to finish. And we can control the next American point without having to abandon anything, so that's good to see. The next
We'll
one
open a channel.
won't be the same.
Though
but
our methods may differ, we both wish to
Okay.
safeguard humanity.
they have the International Space Station. I don't have anything that I can pay for the International Space Station with. Let's try to get a non-aggression back to them. How much is that going to cost? 140 would do it. 110 would do it. We'll pay 110 for non-aggression.
You contain multitudes. Every breath you take may contain atoms of Tutankhamun, or Christ, or Asimov. For any human to think of themselves as intrinsically apart from others is absurd. We are, all of us, made from each other. Superior Judith Hound, Infinite You, Self-Improvement Course.
That is an opinion. It's maybe more applicable to really old people than
Public sentiment
recent
is
people.
increasingly with us.
Asimov, you might not have any atoms or Asimov in you. Just because it hasn't had time for them to physically travel that far. Public campaign, 2%. You
Things
continue.
are cooling off.
Yeah, start to stabilize
We have
America.
moved the needle.
63%. We're getting pretty strong in America at this point. Maybe that'll raise the possibility of us actually getting points quickly. Sulfur battery, really don't care about. Well, care about in real life, don't care about in game.
We still lack support.
No luck on that roll. Okay, not enough to buy any there, not enough to buy any there. You can grab another persuasion. Oh, sad. Oh, one of the admins went. The other one hasn't yet, so we're still saving it for the admin. We're probably going to pick up the FBI. And we can pick up the FBI. Or SEAL Team 6. SEAL Team 6 would make sense to get on the person I wanted to do command on, I suppose. SEAL Team 6 also is really good for the ops. So right now, you've got 2 space, you've got 2 space, you've got 3 space. Both SEAL Team 6 and FBI require government. Only have government on 1 person. So I want to pick up either of them. They're going to go on this guy right here. From a raw, immediate stat standpoint, I think FBI is better. Maybe something to be said about getting the ops if you need the ops. This early in the game, I don't think I need the ops, so we're gonna go FBI. Which, of course, is run our budget into the negatives, as I'm quite aware. Okay. Controlling nation's not gonna work there, most likely. At this point, you're basically just investigating people.
We'll
This
see
is a
what they're
process
up
for you
to.
leveling up. A little bit of
Ready to
gamble
go.
taking you off of the campaign, but you're up to 76 on United States.
Taking
We'll roll
control.
that. And then
Where do
you're
you
only
need
up to
me?
39.
Bringing them on board.
Should grab the persuasion here. Okay. Okay. So, into America faster we go. There's Outpost Core. So, with Outpost Core done, I can start to slow roll it a little bit more. Because we don't have nuclear fission in space yet. So nuclear fission in space and mining are the next 2 that I want really for stuff. We'll grab... well, don't even really need to grab it. I'm just gonna put that in as the placeholder. We'll work on nuclear fission in space to the degree that we can. Not enough to take it over, but we'll give them a little bit of a run for the money. Or actually, is that enough to take over rival? No. Tech tree wise, which one goes to what? So nuclear. I know nuclear goes to solid core. I want to figure out what else goes to space navies, mission to Saturn, nuclear fusion methodologies. So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful about what goes forward, but I think we should still be fine. Nuclear fission gets done. Okay. Alright, so we'll try to take control of rival domestic politics. I don't think we're going to be able to get control of it, but we'll see.
Stand your guerrillas down, or we will be forced to take action.
You want to take FBI away from me in exchange for the Defense Force? No. I'm not even willing to give you a non-aggression pact. Yep, no. Sorry, Protectorate. We're the wrong team. We're not the Academy. We are not going to negotiate in that way. Especially not in so severely in your
I
favor.
have new information.
Order is returning.
We cannot just send up a bunch of
There,
diggers.
space mining and refining. What do I want else? Trying to remember the other texts I usually want to rush for. Reusable rockets is not a bad idea. Reusable rockets, interplanetary chemical rockets. Most of these are boost busting things. Yeah. High thrust probes. We're going to Mars. We probably want high thrust probes. So there we go. We do want control of that, so we'll have to back off a little bit on arrival domestic politics, because people are coming to try to
Our
take.
case remains unheard.
Outpost mining complex set as a favorite. Set to take the lead there, which is not good. I do want to get that outpost mining complex going, so we're going to put some into it. See if we can. And that's not okay. Unless we get more points in America, we're not going to be able to contest that. So hopefully we get a good roll.
Our presence is growing.
And we did get a good roll. That gives us more science.
We were unable to establish control.
Yeah, not apparently. Protectorate has decided they want control of that node, which I'm not super happy about. We're gonna fight them for it, but that's all we can really do. I now have outpost core. What happened to the moon while I was busy picking up outpost core? Okay, no one has got anything yet. I'm most interested in Shackleton. It does require 9 boost to get to. I do not have 9 boost. Okay. We'll check back in when we got 9 boost.
Initiating surveillance. Person of interest surveilled.
Things are stabilizing.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Good luck with that stuff. Mission control slowly being developed here. Oh, and of course, because of the Union, Kazakhstan has 3 boosts, but we're actually not getting any of it. Fun. Or not 3 boost, 3 mission control. And we're not getting any of it. Okay, we got another point in America. That puts us 32 over. How much do you cost? A lot. You're probably about 30 something. Okay. Let's abandon you. And we'll abandon you. That has mostly got our back to our control point limit.
In each of us, embers glow. Through meditation, prayer, and togetherness.
And they did just complete that. Add Astra. Directed focus. We really don't want that this early. I've got the greatest likelihood of retaining control if I keep investing in it, so I'll keep investing in it.
Our supporters are in place.
Okay, now I need to amend another one. Next one, most logical one is probably Mexico. So we'll take the spoils off, we'll take the unity off, we'll have a focus on funding and found space program while we're out of it.
Standing by for orders.
Want more money, want more influence. Yeah, some of these are like 200s. Though the thing is like Japan. Okay, pick up admin. Next pass. You are probably wanting to actually pick up admin, honestly. Yeah. That's tempting just because it's a lot of money. But we'll hold off, because again, I still want the admin org. The admin org. Okay. And you need one more point where you can grab stuff. You keep going around saying hello to people. Actually, go see... we might not have anything we can trade to.
Making
them.
contact.
We'll go say hi.
Your orders?
40% chance. Default. Because we lost some of the control points in neighbors. If I'm desperate, I could probably push the issue at this point and just grab it. For fairly cheap, actually. One is another 10. Oh, one's 11. Two's 12, or two's 22. Or for like 30 bonuses. Pretty good. We'll do 4 for 30
We'll
bonus.
be running this place in no time.
Given that.
At your service.
8 for 50-50.
Taking control.
We'll have to abandon more points. Once this is all said and done. 34 times 6 is probably basically our full 200. So we'll have to abandon Canada as well. I think in the midterm that will be good. We'll be able to stop doing Unity. And then I can... well, at some point we're going to want to fix other problems with America, but for the moment we'll focus mostly on boost to get our space stuff going, I think. Market Plateaus speed up the delivery of HAB modules. Yeah.
Reaching out.
Your heart is in the right place.
Can I sell you
your
anything? I was
methods
hoping
are insufficient
could.
to meet
And
the
the answer
threat.
is no. You don't have anything to sell me. We could do an org exchange. But I don't have enough to buy orgs off the open market. I probably don't have enough to buy them off of you. So, sorry. Boost production.
Order is returning.
Slowly generating up there. Yeah. Continue to deal with the unrest in America.
The people will come to our side.
Angola. So yeah, most of the aliens are in Eurasia, Africa. We have the one in the New World. He's apparently doing an abduction right now.
We're taking over.
Okay, that was the higher likelihood of the two to succeed.
We still lack support.
Second one fails, okay. More boost, we'll want that.
I'm here.
Eight for 71%.
Putting our people in place.
Standing by for orders.
16 for 50-50. I don't really want to pay 16 for 50-50. Apparently we can try to turn some of them. You investigate and detain, which are really the two. Crackdown, investigate, and detain. So really the two we need to keep for investigation. And you got inspire. So other than the fact that you're not useful in my immediate choice path is bad. Government probably should take admin at this point. Quick learner. Probably wants to be admin. At some point we want to get you a org that can give you public campaign or something. Or you'll just end up on advice permanently. You probably want more admin. You're probably, as useful as you've just very recently been, you're probably about to get fired. Because you were public campaign, did us the public campaign to get into America, and then we don't really need you.
Ready for orders.
Alien activity's temporary, crash down is permanent.
On the way to the target site.
You know,
What's the op?
either I'm going to gamble on the Control Nation, or I might as well go and do the alien activity. So go do the crash site.
We'll see what we can find.
Okay, we have control of Ad Astra. Not by much, but we do. Can I start working on one of the other ones and not lose that control? Yes. So there's no possible way I can take control of that one. It's basically no possible way I can take control of that one, because I'd have to get, like, all the remaining points before they get 30. I do want to see the end of nuclear fission sooner, because one of the options behind it is the solid core fusion line, which has nuclear tugs behind it.
Violence is abating.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, alien abductions reported. Shanghai. We can go spend some ops to get some more. We've got hydrogen containment. We'll probably want that at some point. We don't need that anytime soon.
Recon complete.
Recon complete.
And the moment of truth. Do we get the last point in America?
Our supporters are in place.
We do, which means we want to abandon Canada. So turn off spoils in Canada. Also means I don't need unity anymore in America. So the question is, what do you do besides boost? I do need boost. We need a lot of boost. But we also need mission control, and we've just abandoned everything that isn't America. We'll do something like that. It's a little higher boost than, or a little lower boost than we were running before, because before we were running like 50-50. But we need some spoil. We need money also. So funding, spoils, mission control. And we'll have to do what we can to keep control of America while I try to figure out how to get my control points up. And we don't control
You'd think a
you
threat this big
anymore,
would
so we're not
finally
getting
make
boost
us
from there.
abandon old grudges and band together.
Rival domestic politics.
Humanity always finds a way to.
It's done. Independence movements we don't really want, but it's in the cards. This is why you don't let people have control of the tech tree. We put 2 in there, apparently, supposedly we're taking control of it. We'll try to take control of it.
What's the op? We'll see what we can find.
Acknowledged.
Standing by.
Oh, we have full control of America now. The obvious answer here is we need to be improving relations. Let's
I'll
improve
ensure
relations
their
with you.
loyalty.
Ready.
Where to?
Where to?
Ready for orders.
You know, with control of America, this is probably a good place to put a part break in so I don't run over another hour again for an episode here. I suppose we're basically on the same cliffhanger as we did last time. I think it is time that Dominique here be removed from the council due to their very anemic mission choice list here. They were very useful when we needed persuasion for the public campaign and a little bit for the control nation. We're not going to hold on to them for turn counselor and inspire because everything they do, our existing persuasion investigate person does as well, and our existing persuasion investigate person can also do investigate. And they're both American, so the big drawback here is just not the same amount of persuasion. The other one was just better at persuasion. But she's got lots of things that aren't necessarily good. Insecure's not good. And eventually they're going to roll critical failures, especially if you're doing difficult tasks. Earthbound's not necessarily good. They can get rid of the Earthbound. But yeah, we're probably going to retire this person, try to bring in another person. And then we have a list of people. I think the people we were looking at before are gone. It's likely. So I'll do a quick click through here. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can pause the video and look at the choices we go through here. You might be able to do the same on Twitch. I don't know how Twitch pausing works. Look at the profile choices here. I'm not really spending a lot of time looking at them. I'm kind of looking here to see if there's any obvious like strivers or some such. If there aren't any strivers or there aren't any particularly good choices, I'll go through here a little bit more with a fine-tooth comb on the next episode. After I have my cup of tea, in hand. And we'll figure out if any of these are worth taking as the replacement. We may end up kicking that can down the road. Public campaign isn't a bad one just to have, because you're going to send them public campaigning. But I think we want to swap them out for a better one. And had we been quick enough that we could get the striver and or the quick learner in the queue in the candidate pool, we would have taken one of them. But yeah, we'll come back to the next part. We've got America, so we've got a lot more science. The big problem we're running into right now is I need boost. We need boost. I need to be able to get off of Earth. If we can control more of the tech, then my rush to get off of Earth goes down because I can get to pick when we go up there. Also, my ability to generate more boost buffs increases, or things to reduce boost, like nuclear tugs in space. Some of the rocket things reduce the boost required to go to places. All right, so 9 for the moon is really high. There's some projects that reduce that. I think there's some projects we can research right now that would reduce that. Going through the list here. Interplanetary chemical rockets for 1. Reduces boost for sending materials from Earth to beyond low Earth orbit. Yeah. Also, national boost priority buff. And we'll slowly get other options that are like that. That will generate more boost. Whether or not they're worth giving up control over actual global research for the moment, sort of yes, sort of no. I don't think anyone's actually, even though they started with the moon, don't think anyone's there yet. Yeah, no one's there yet. The only moon one I'm interested in is... Well, I'm a little bit interested in Piri. Piri and Shackleton. Maybe we'll see once we've got the mines up and running. If they're both water and volatile positive, or if we're still water volatile positive after them, I might be a little bit tempted to pick up the noble metal. Zoom in on Earth. So yeah, this is where I'm going to end up with the part break-in. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be a part up tomorrow where we go through and determine... I'm going to do a little bit of a fine-tooth comb through those councilors to determine if we're going to replace Dominique here. Public campaign is not the worst of things, so we may hold on to her if there isn't a better option. And then go like a couple months. We'll make go to the new year then and see if there's a better option then. If you're watching on Twitch, this is going to be the longer of the 3 breaks during the stream. I'm going to go get a new cup of tea. And as other people may have realized from other streams, sometimes the cup of teas can take a while to make. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.